Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a summer glowy makeup look using no foundation. I don't think I've ever done something exactly like this before, so I'm super excited. And of course today we're using all Dollar Tree makeup. So if you're new, my name is Jessica and I love to do a lot of dollar store oriented makeup and shopping content. So if that's your thing, you are definitely in the right place. As always, I'll have relevant videos and playlists linked down below. That way, if you enjoy this video, you can go watch some of my other content. So yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. Got my hair back and I've kind of let my bangs grow out. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them grown out. I might keep them about where they are. Anyways, I digress. So I am gonna lightly do my eyebrows and I'm gonna use this Ioni Perfect Brow mini kit. Comes with 2 shades. It comes with like a wax. Then I really love this little like under the brow bone highlight. So really nice little kit. I'm going with a powder formula just because I feel like it's a little bit lighter, a little bit softer, and like, you know, and we want this to kind of be glowy and light and just really like something that if you wore makeup to the beach, you could wear this to the beach, you know. I've been experimenting with some lighter makeup lately, you know, because I realize not everybody wears crazy makeup like I tend to favor. See, I'm just doing like a light brow. This color, I'm using the lighter shade in this kit, trying to make everything as soft as I can. So I am going to keep this kit handy because I am going to use that under the brow bone highlight, and I'm just going to kind of brush these out. I think those came out really nice and soft. That's a hard thing for me. If you know me, then you know. So I'll end up coming back to that after we get a little further along. So now for eyeshadow, of course, it's not gonna be like a full-on look like with a cut crease and all that kind of stuff. It's just gonna be very, just like I said, very glowy. And you know, you could use like little nude eyeshadows, or you could just make it really simple and use your bronzer and your highlight just to add a little pop of color and glow onto your lid. So I'm gonna do that. Like I said, I wanna kind of keep it as simple as I possibly can. So this is the bronzer I'm gonna be using for my face and my eyes. It's from the Nude Glam line. This was recently at the Dollar Tree. This is in the shade Siren. And I'm just gonna take a kind of a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna kind of pop that into the crease and kind of down my lid. There we go, just very simple, just a little bit of depth, and that is all we're going for. And I am gonna pop a little bit of that highlighter for a little bit of a shimmer. And I'm gonna use some really natural lashes today. Of course, you don't have to if you have good lashes. Just wear your favorite mascara. Then I'm gonna take another brush and just really, it's soft, but I'm gonna make it even softer. See, there we go, we just got a little bit of definition. And then I bought this some time ago at the Dollar Tree, and I still do see these eye pencils from time to time. It's from e.l.f. This is in, I think the shade is Espresso, but you probably have seen these at your Dollar Tree. I have a black one as well, and they all got these little sharpeners here at the end, which I'm gonna need to use. So like, yeah, the cap itself is a sharpener, and you just sharpen it in the cap. I also have a lip liner too from them that I found at the Dollar Tree some time ago. And I'm just gonna like lightly line, just really, really close to my lash line with this brown pencil. And just smudge it, just to add a little bit of depth near my lashes. This will be especially helpful if you are not wearing false lashes. And then actually really it helps with the false lashes too, just kind of helps kind of hide the seam or the line a little bit. Just a very subtle difference, just a little bit more defined. I'm gonna smudge it with my finger. Just gonna add a little coat of mascara just for underneath my eyelashes. Of course, this could be where you stop as far as lashes go. I'm gonna use my, I think this is my Beauty Benefits mascara. Not great, nothing at the Dollar Tree is. The Ioni I find to be the best, but I'm not asking for much at the moment. So now I found these lashes recently and I thought they would be really great for today's look. They're from the brand New Color and they don't really have a style name, but you can see they're very, very, very natural. I don't wear a lot of natural lashes. And they come with a little bit of glue, which I normally find to be useless. Let me see if I have to trim these. I probably will. And I'm gonna use the Ioni Lash Glue. So I'm gonna pop these on and I will be right back. Okay, my lashes are on. They're very, very natural. and really very pretty. Like they're just enough. Like this is what I would love for my lashes to look like with mascara, but they never will. Little tricky to put on because the lashes themselves are so dainty, but the band is a little thick, but really not a bad lash for $1.25. So I'm actually gonna put some more stuff on the eyes and then we'll move on to the face. So this is the highlighter that I have. It's a very kind of bronzy, it's from the Nude Glam line. Kind of a slightly darker highlighter. This is in the shade Glowing. And honestly, I think I'm just gonna take some of this on my finger and I'm just gonna like kind of pop this on like the center of my lid and just kind of blend it. See, just a little bit of like a glow. This is like a far cry from like all my complicated eyeshadow looks. See, and that's about it. Just make sure it's blended, not going overboard, just a little pop of something. Then I'm gonna go back into that brow kit and go into that light shade there. And with a very light hand, I'm gonna put that under my brow bone. In fact, I'm gonna use my finger again. And then blend it out with a clean finger. See, just a little tiny, tiny, tiny pop of brightness under that brow bone. See, there we go, just enough little like, So now, like I said, I'm not gonna be using foundation. Of course, like if you need to use like a tinted moisturizer, CC cream, BB cream, anything like that, you know, you could, or foundation. I'm gonna skip it, so maybe it'll inspire you to skip it as well. And I'm out of my comfort zone as well too. I'm a full face and makeup girl when I do makeup. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. Now you can just use any kind of concealer. This is from Milani. I actually found this at the Dollar Tree last year. This is the Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Light. And I'm trying to use some of my darker like products because my skin, I'm a little bit tan. And I'm gonna go very light on this. And I honestly think I'm just gonna use my finger just to kind of start it. And I'm just gonna be using this very, very, very sparingly. But yeah, my skin's a little tan and all of my like products are just like really light because I've always favored on the lighter side of everything, but I'm kind of feeling like I need to maybe invest in some more foundations and some darker shades. There we go, just a little light touch up, and then now we're just gonna get all bronzed and highlighted and beautiful. So before I put on my bronzer, I'm gonna actually use a cream blush. I have several of these that I bought from that Flower Power, like that spring line that LA Colors had at the Dollar Tree a while back. And I have not used this shade yet, but I thought this shade would be really pretty, kind of natural, and really nice with the bronze kind of shades that we're using. And this is in the shade Mesmerizing. And I'm just gonna use a stippling brush and just go light-handed. See, and that's about all I want. That shade is absolutely perfect. Very, very, very natural. Just a nice natural flush. And of course the cream products always look very dewy and pretty. And that is it, just a little color. Very hard to go overboard with that if you just use a very, very, very little bit. So now I'm gonna go in with the bronzer, just that same bronzer that we used on our eyes. This is a really nice shade of bronzer. Of course it's matte, and it's just a very easy to work with shade. It's not too dark, so I don't have to go with like a super light hand for fear that it's gonna, you know, look crazy. Just a really nice shade. I think in this line they had one highlighter color, one bronzer color, and then two blush shades. There we go, we just want a little bronze, and I'm gonna stop right there and move on to highlighter. Of course, this is the same one that we used on our eyes. I'm gonna start out really light because I do have a tendency of going a little heavy-handed. And that's about all we want, just a little something to add that little pop of glow. I might even put some on my inner corners, I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this as well and put it on my inner corners. These are some really, really nice little detailing brushes from the Dollar Tree. It doesn't add a whole lot, but it adds a little something, and that little something is like just enough, you know? I'm not gonna use any powder, but of course if you needed to use powder, go ahead and use a little bit of powder. But even better would be like those oil blotting like papers, that way you don't add a lot of extra makeup on your face and jeopardize your glow. You know what I'm saying? So for my lips, I'm just gonna keep it really, really simple. This is a really nice product from Ioni. It's the Tinted Lip Balm. And I can't remember the shade, but they have two. One is a little bit more pink, and this one here is a little bit more peachy or a little bit more natural. So I'm gonna go with that today. My hair is a literal mess, but what else is new? So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this very kind of natural, glowy summer makeup look using all makeup from the Dollar Tree. I'll put some content up here on the screen, that way you can check out some other videos like this. Of course, if you enjoyed it, make sure you like this video, share this video with anybody you think may enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.